The Gamer Down.
Hello again, friends, and welcome to The Gamer Down. This is your host, darkhosis, and we're looking at Rift Beta Leveling, Part 13. That was my little homage to Casey Kasem right there. God bless him. Don't you miss that top 40 videos? I mean, not videos. Top 40 hits. I sure miss those. Those were great. And here we are at Marsh House. Going to start questing here. Good music, huh? And you see the this little thing I just stood on right there?
A traveler.
That is like the graveyard. That's where you respawn.
Well.
And you see that you're right next to a spirit healer there. So you can get healed right away. And one thing I do like is like you hear the horns in the background, you know, that's those little events that we've seen in the previous videos. And you know how cool those are. And I know that I must seem like I'm full of contradictions because as much as I bitched about that last video and the leveling and everything like that, I have pre-purchased Rift. I did do it. So you're going to see me riding one of those big two-headed turtles. Oh, yeah.
A pleasure.
Going to look hot on that. And here I'm going to get back to my bitching a little bit more about these kill X number of mobs and loot X number of item quests. Because that is what this is again. And, you know, I've sped up quite a bit of it. But I do like that fog effect there. That is awesome. The mist, it does make it a little bit hard to see at times, but it isn't too bad, not too bad. And I'm just speeding up all this combat. You've seen me fight before. But I'm kind of at a dilemma here, because I have all this Rift beta footage, and I've pre-purchased Rift, so I can just show you the real game now if I wanted to. So I don't know. I might just do that. Anyway, see, this quest just came available just out of the blue for some reason. It might be because that other person finished theirs, and this is just your basic escort quest. Have to take Scotty, our little freshman here, one of the noobs, just like me. And what we're gonna do is just escort little Scotty, but he's pretty damn tough. He doesn't seem to need much of my help, but I try to help him out anyway with my little bit of effort. He's a pretty tough guy, and he takes matters into his own hands. As you can see, he will attack anything on sight and go after it as well. And I've sped up some of this too, just so you could bear it. I mean, you've all seen escort quests. You've all seen kill X number of mob quests and looting. So that's basically what this is just escort little Scotty. And I decided to go ahead and do this, you know, while I had all those other quests. So hoping to maybe kill a few birds with one stone here. Maybe kill a few of the mobs that I've needed for the other quests. And this, like the other quests, like I said, they're just loot and kill mobs. Nothing to write home about, but you know, I'm sure the game's going to improve more. And like I said, they always have the rifts. The rifts are pretty damn awesome, and I have pre-ordered, so I'm going to be doing it anyway, like it or not. One thing I have complimented on, and will continue to compliment on, is the mobs. They are pretty damn awesome. I mean, just look at them. You know, they're pretty cool little death effects too. And you know, these are like the murlocs of the not the wasp guys, but the little lizard guys, the boggling types. They're like the murlocs of the Rift area. So yeah, I hope people don't start using boggling in trade chat, if there is a trade chat. Like I said, I'm totally new to this game, and a few people have faulted me for, you know, maybe misguiding or, you know, something like that. But, you know, hey, I'm a newbie to this game as well, and I've said that over and over and over. So, you know, I'm doing the best I can here, and I just want you to experience the game as a newbie with me, and we're figuring out this whole game as we go, and I'll learn the game, and I'll be looking back at these videos like, wow, what an idiot. And of course, some of you have been in the beta for, you know, months and know all about this game, know every little detail of it. I don't, you know. I mean, what can I say? Anyway, here's our mobs for our other quests here. We just have to kill umpteen of these boggling types. And this guy, he was just on my ass, so I had to just take care of him real fast. And like I said, I've sped up just tons of this video just so you could stand it. It would just take too long to just sit there at normal speed. But just look at the tree work. I mean, like those trees and everything. I mean, that is very nice modeling work. And we've kind of seen these hut types. You know, I've seen these huts in Lord of the Rings online. I've seen these type of architecture right here, and I've also seen them in WoW, Zanger Marsh. That reminds me kind of like of those little huts that those guys had. I mean, weren't they called boglings too? No, they were marsh dwellers. That's what they were. That's right. And as you see, I'm just looting items and killing mobs. Looting items and killing mobs. And, you know, I mean, it's kind of a disappointment. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of my leveling, hanging out at the rifts, you know, like in the real game. I'm just doing all this questing, you know, for the channel, and so you can check out the quests as well. I mean, sometimes I'll go and do something else and, you know, gain levels that way, like dungeons or PvP or, you know, whatever. Just even grinding mobs, whatever it takes to just get away from the humdrum of kill X number of mob quests and loot X number of items. And I guess you have to just really get into the story to really enjoy the questing, and don't be in a huge rush to level up, because then, you know, that's a big mistake everybody makes, is rushing to the top, and then once you're there, you're like, now what? Okay, I'm going to be grinding the same dungeons and raids over and over. So, you know, but you know, I have, you know, noticed a lot of innovation, at least about that with the dungeons. They do have a lot of innovations with the dungeons, and you can, you know, the harder dungeons are, it unlocks different parts of the dungeon. And here's something a little funny. Here's a little merchant, and see, little effects like that are awesome. I mean, I love little touches like that. Like, there's the one friendly guy, he'll just sell anybody. He doesn't give a crap. Sure, buy my food. That's all he had to sell, is a bunch of food and water. And this is the beta still. You know, I keep reminding you, everybody of that. And the real game is already, it's approaching the quick start. The head start started today on the 24th. It is the 24th, right? Yep, it sure is. And the head start started today, and I'm downloading Rift right now, and I'll probably be playing the real game here in a little bit. So, I don't know, a lot of decisions I have to make about that. I might just end up showing real Rift footage of the real game, but I'd have to get back up to this level that I'm at right now, and that might take a little time. We'll see. But anyway, I should really quit my bitching, and there's really a lot to like about me, and enough for me to buy it, so that's enough, you know. And as you can see, we're finishing up these quests and getting some of the last items here, and a little bit of a boss fight here in a few minutes. It's all, like I said, it's all sped up. I've sped up just a great deal of this video. It's down to like 12 minutes now, and the original video was, I think it was like almost 30 minutes long. So anyhow, see, this is like where that kind of like the fog effect kind of becomes a little bit of a deterrent, you know. I mean, And this is the boss guy right here that we're fighting for this quest, the Big Daddy. It turns out he's a little daddy. He's pretty easy. He goes down like the prom date we've all heard about. And voila, easy as pie. Now we've got all the items, and here you're seeing one of the struggles I've had. No inventory space. My quest items are in my bag, and this quest alone, I've had to gather so many items that they're taking up all my bag room, and I'm only level 11. You know, I mean, so it's a little too late for them to change that, you know, for the release or anything like that. But I hope the developers eventually move the quest items into a separate, you know, category, or, you know, where it's not taking up your bag space. I mean, I thought nobody would do that again in an MMO. I mean, I was wrong. You know, I thought people were moving away from that kind of thing, but no. And here we're moving back towards the quest area that we need to go turn in these juicy quests and get that juicy EXP. So I'm going to leave you there, and I have a lot of thinking to do tonight about if I'm going to proceed with this Rift beta leveling. I still have a lot of footage left, and I could devote that time to showing you the real game. So I might just do that. I don't know. Like I said, a lot of thinking to do. And we're turning them all in, and as you can see, there's just nothing really to write home about for rewards. So with that, I'm gonna leave you there. And this is The Gamer Down. I'm your host, darkhosis.
Until next time.
Thumbs up the videos you like, and subscribe. And thank you very much for spending this time with me. Later on.